Are you experiencing hostility from a loved one, from work? Maybe you're just in a hostile environment in just some area of your life. You have to walk into something and it's hostile, right? There's tension. There's people conflicted about what side to be on. They're fighting each other. There's, all kinds of drama. So if you're in a hostile environment, it's a head-to-head environment. People are going head to head. They're trying to protect their way versus my way versus your way. There's that protection going on. Now, this is normal. This is something I'm sure at some level all of us have some hostile environments, some way more extreme than others. But when we're in a hostile environment, the key is to recognize that that's what's happening. People are trying to protect their way of thinking, their way of doing things. They're saying, I'm right and you're wrong. So in our head, we feel wrong and alone. Now, we feel wrong because we are not being respectful. So when we're not being respectful, it feels wrong, actually. It doesn't feel good. When we are not being our best, we don't feel accepted. We're not accepting our best. So we feel alone. We feel disconnected. So wrong and alone. When we're in our heart, we feel worthy and accepted. If you're in a hostile environment, the way to turn it around is to recognize, hey, guess what? We're in our head right now. This environment is a head protection environment. People feel wrong and alone, and so they're protecting. Now, to feel worthy and accepted, we need to change how we're thinking. We need to look at our thoughts. Is this respectful, the way I'm talking about this person? No. Well, what would be respectful? Okay, let's talk about them that way. Am I accepting others' best? Are my thoughts about them accepting their best? Am I accepting my best? Am I being my best? And if I am, then I'll feel accepted. Now, it takes a lot of courage to go into an environment where it's hostile and to really say, you know what, I'm going to make a shift. I'm going to put myself out there. And sometimes when you step out there, people turn the weapons on you. You're trying to change it. So it might be time to leave that environment. It might be unhealthy to stay around that environment, or it might be I can pop in that environment, but I can't stay. It's close to me. It's long-term relationships. I'm not going to just throw it away forever, but it's not something I'm going to, run around with all the time. So the truth is this: you are worthy of being in a loving, accepting environment that's not hostile. And if you're in one right now, it's not because you're broken or something's wrong with you. It's just that's where you're at. If you're creating that environment, time to choose something different. You are worthy and your best is accepted. So let's start creating that environment where you feel worthy and accepted, and everyone around you also feels worthy and accepted.